Grew up in Pittsburgh, and I moved away about 8 years ago, and I did 4 years. No, I did a year in Richmond, 4 years in Houston, 4 years in Portland. When I came back home. Bought a house on the river. But Pittsburgh is. I always tell people.
I love Pittsburgh.
I breathe easier when I'm in Pittsburgh.
Me too.
No matter where I'm at,
It's a friendly place. Yeah. It's a beautiful place. I love it. I can't believe you're from Pittsburgh.
Well, are you one of those guys that had a Super 8 camera and was shooting? Was directing? No, never inspired you.
Here's the sad truth of it all.
Right.
I never imagined I'd do film. I loved theater. I only thought I'd do theater. That was it. I had no ambition past that. And I just sort of fell into it. I started choreographing for television. It just sort of happened, and then I was directing for television, and then all of a sudden, I was directing feature film, and I never went to film school. I mean, it's terrible to say. I mean, it's embarrassing to say, but it just sort of.
Well, people ask me all the time, "How did you get into TV? How did you do that?" I'm like, "I just did it. I just walked in." Now, you're kind of a big deal now, though. Do you ever go home? Do you ever go back to?
Yes, I love Pittsburgh. I'm trying to remember the last time I was there, but I had so many great friends there. My parents moved from there, so now it's less of a reason to go, but I still love it.
Weight. There's a lot of weight on you. You just Chicago, right? Now you're going to this. I mean, people just have high expectations? Was it like the pressure amazing?
Yes. Well, you know what? I mean, the thing you have to do is, I think, in a funny way, the film's about this too. Is you just have to really start again. You can't be thinking about other movies and other things. You have to kind of work from a purest place that you possibly can, really focusing on the process and the joy of it and the story you want to tell. And the rest of it is just, it just gets in your way, and it's important to kind of push that away if you can.
Yeah, so not when you're directing a scene, you go, just do what I say. I did Chicago, remember?
No, I don't have that kind of ego. I maybe should, but I don't. I kind of just really try, especially with a cast like this, to really serve them.
Amazing cast like this.
Amazing cast like this.
Dame Judi Dench told me a story how when she coming off the piano, she's walking down the steps, she fell and stumbled.
She did.
And I asked her if we're ever going to see the light of day of that blooper reel, and she said, not if Rob ever wants to work again. So she's got some weight on her. What do you think? What's going through your mind when when that happens, though?
I was petrified because I thought, what happened to Judy? I mean, she literally fell right off the stairs, and I was. I, of course, yelled cut right away. She didn't hear me because the music was playing so loud, and she kept going. She jumped up and kept going because she's from the theater. She has that discipline.
Right.
And I couldn't believe that. Of course, I raced up on stage and wanted to see if she was okay, and it was, she was back up within 10 minutes going again. She's a trooper.
This movie shifts from color to black and white, and there's a part of me that wants the entire movie to be in black and white. Why is it that black and white, everything looks better in black and white?
Well, it's beautiful, isn't it? It also really brings to mind 60s Italian cinema, which is what our movie is about. So it's great to really use as much black and white as we could. And I was, I could have shot the whole thing in black and white, but I realized it would be great to use the color in a way, as especially in terms of Guido's fantasies, to tell the story of that as well. So but I'm with you. I love the black and white.
Still a Steeler fan, right?
Big time Steelers. My terrible towel. I got my terrible towel going.
Thank you so much.
Or terrible towel. Going.